We're all standing and McGardsmer's and oh now he moved. But McGardsmer was like in the middle, so it looked like he was like, "Hi everybody, it's me, McGardsmer."
Taking over the show.
Hi, I'm McGardsmer, and you're watching Disney Channel. Oh, there's two people fighting in the background. Oh, and there's an echo.
Alright, I should have everything sent out. And I might need to refresh. There we go. Okay, I'm in the chat. Every once in a while it gets weird because if I'm like the first person in line, it'll just say like, I'm just waiting, and it won't start the episode. And I have to refresh.
Fine. Oh, my phone just knocked over Cyberpunk.
I'm looking at my last battle chat, but I haven't been battling anything. It's just, you ready teleport. You use teleport. You mount Grotty. Grotty! You ready teleport. You use teleport. You ready teleport. You use teleport. Tilly McTill is revived. You use teleport. Well, somebody is emote spamming in the general tab.
It's behind us. I've been kind of watching them. It's been a roller coaster back there. They were fighting, and then one died, and then one doted.
Oh, they're all running away. There was a party going on at that table, and then something happened.
Yeah. Something escalated over there. Oh, well, now the cowboy's naked.
Huh. That was some fan fiction going on over there. Whatever it was.
Only in Gridania do you find this type of quality entertainment.
Yeah. Gridania's that weird in-between place because Ul'dah's got... I don't know. What is Ul'dah on Primal usually about? We all know what it's like on Crystal Data Center.
Ul'dah seems like it's normally... Yeah, it's usually quiet on... At least on us. Limsa is where, like, the weird stuff happens. Gridania is just, like, either really angry people come to vent, or they're doing that in the background over here.
Usually there's, musicians playing. I feel like Gridania over time on Primal has, at least from what we see here on Fanfrit, it's like people no longer go to Laminsa due to the load time, so they come here instead. So it's kind of been like the overflow of Laminsa. And then Ul'dah people are just kind of wandering around like, what do I do? And then every city-state has their promotions. Yeah, just another day in Eorzea where we see some sort of, I don't know, like they reserved a table over there. They reserved that table to have a party, and then they just all shot off. It looked like they went to, Central Shroud. They all went down that pathway down there.
It was time for an adventure.
It was time to kill ladybugs. They had to start the level 2 quest. Alright, so we're here mostly because we had to pull Y'shtola out of the live stream and she was naked.
Naked?
But I guess you can't take your clothes into the live stream. I don't know, it's another plane of existence. So...
That's okay, her last outfit was terrible.
We got the elementals to vibe in the right direction though and pull her out with the help of Kane and the rest of the paddles.
She was at an EDM rave festival. And it was getting too extreme.
The highest form of EDM.
She was at a Skrillex concert.
It's not even music. It's not even music, it's like just vibrations, and that's what the elementals do all day. They just have a vibe EDM concert every single hour of the day.
But it's like, you think you're gonna get to that part where the beat drops, and you think you're gonna get it, and it just never happens. It just keeps lining up for the beat drop.
But that's Kane's job as a Pagel. She detects at what point in the rave they're at in their vibrations. So, what was it? Tataru got her new clothes, which is a nice fancy outfit. It's not my favorite outfit. I think if anybody knows her future outfits, everybody's favorite is her Shadowbringers one, but I think this one's still good.
That one's still good.
Outfit.
Alphina's still
I like the
Alphina.
little bow around her tail. This is still my favorite Alphino outfit, as far as I'm concerned. None of them are really bad, it's just this one's my favorite.
Yeah.
And Tataru, you change your clothes like the most out of everybody.
It's those blood pearls.
Gotta collect more blood pearls. So, what were we doing when we weren't pulling Y'shtola out of the live stream? Zuyaya got distracted. She's like, wait, why are we here?
So basically, we were trying to find a way to get into the barrier of Aziz's Law, and one of the people that we could think that was going to be able to help us would be Y'shtola, and that was like the same time, like, we found a clue to your friends, and then we went and found her. And we asked her if Y'shtola could do it, and she's like, no, bro. No. And then she's like, but I know who can. Powerful. And her name is Master Matoya, and it's like, man, she sounds cranky.
That's right, we gotta go find Matoya. I remember I was excited about it towards the end of the episode, because Matoya is one of my favorite characters. Mostly because Zuyaya is gonna look at Matoya and be like, that's what I want to grow up to be as, Matoya.
Life goes, what, an old woman?
Yeah. So that's why, onward to Charlayan. Not to be confused with the actual country Charlayan. This is the colony Charlayan. Because when the Charlians came over to form a colony, they just decided, let's call it the same thing as our country, and confuse everyone.
To confuse the enemies.
I already have beef with Charlayan. First of all, because their continent, their people, it's all Charlayan. You would think, oh, a Charlayan person would come from Charlay or something. No, a Charlayan person comes from Charlayan. That's the name of the country, that's the name of their cuisine, that's the name of their people, that's the name of everything. Charlayan. So I guess they technically call this New Charlayan, because this is the colony they formed overseas. See, this is like when they have Philip and then Philip Jr., you know? I'm like, I'm glad that you added Jr. next to it, but it's just kind of like, if somebody's just Dave and then there's Dave Jr., it's like, can you just come up with a diverse name so I'm not confused about naming things?
Just call it Char. Just Char.
Just call it, I don't know. Why for a country that has a bunch of scholars and are supposed to be the most smarty pants people of the world, they're like, let's make a colony, and they're like, okay, what should we call it? They're like Charlayan, and they're like, but how do we differentiate that between where we came from and where we're going? And they're like, Charlayan, and now we'll name our country Old Charlayan. So, where we came from is Old Charlayan, and where our colony is now New Charlayan. And then, about, what, was it 5 years ago when the calamity started to hit or something? They decided, or maybe it was further back.
It was when the
like 20 years
Garleans.
ago?
It was when the Garleans started pushing forward more.
So it was probably like 20 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. 15-ish years ago. And then the Charlayans were like, on second thought, having a colony is silly. Let's fuck off back to Old Charlayan. And now there's just an abandoned colony out in Dravania that they still call Charlayan. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I want to go up to all the Charlayans and just strangle them. Be like, why are you like this?
I am not good, bro. Charlayan makes my brain hurt.
This is what we have to solidify, because when the quest says onward to Charlayan, they're not saying, ooh, you get to go to a new foreign country now. No, that's the colony that they refuse to name anything different. They just were like, eh.
Oh, I love McArthur's now landed on my shoulder as I played dead on the floor. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that Lars can lie dead on the floor and Zia is just kind of sitting here still ranting about Charlayan. She's like, Charlayan, they ruined Charlayan.
And everyone's like, oh my god, I think he's dead!
She's having like this giant rant about how stupid Charlayan is in front of Alfino and Y'shtola. Just like...
No, just like, yeah, you're kinda right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. Let's start with Alfino.
Just, you... I'm fine!
I'm fine, I'm here.
This is why Zia is not... she's not concerned. Alright, Alfie. Matoya. The name rings strangely familiar. How do you know who Matoya is?
Airship.
Airship. I think he's just pretending that he knows, just because. Okay.
Alright, Tataru.
Tee! I'm the Pillsbury Boy. Y'shtola looks absolutely smashing in her new outfit. I'm a lesbian now. Don't you think?
When she said smashing, I thought of Nigel Thornberry for a while. Doesn't she look smashing, puppet?
Smashing.
Her face slowly molds into Nigel Thornberry. Oh god.
I don't know who would be the Nigel Thornberry of this world. Probably somebody
Urianger.
from Uri. I think if Urianger tried to have a conversation with Nigel Thornberry,
Oh.
I don't think either one of them could understand or parse what the other was saying.
Like smashing. Onward to
And Urianger's just
Charlayan.
like, what do we smash?
These pumpkins. Y'shtola wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya. In this cutscene. That's not budgeted.
Y'shtola's like, there's no budget. Well, in my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has been ever willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, yes, I know you were wondering about that earlier, it was 15 years ago, Zuyaya, with your complaints. The denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. To the motherland! The motherland that is indeed named Sharlayan, it is named the same as the colony Sharlayan. Yes. However, Matoya refused to join the Exodus because she was upset that they called it Sharlayan and did not want to return back to Sharlayan. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of an abandoned city. So it is to the Javanian hinterlands that we must go. To the place of my birth. Yes, I wasn't born on the mainland. You'll find out right now. Though Alize and I were born in Oh, maybe wasn't. I was wrong. I jumped to conclusions. Zuyaya's sitting there in the back. I know it's Lark's on your screen, but Zuyaya's just standing there, like, absolutely not absorbing anything on her face.
It's the same for Lark's. He looks pretty dead right now. He's still recovering.
Though Alize and I were born in Sharlayan and Zuyaya, don't make this assumption about us. Our days were short. They were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and wait, this is why I'm confused. Is he meaning the mainland or not? We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Okay. This is why I hate that they named this thing. The truth is, they were born in the colony, Sharlayan, and then they moved after the Exodus to the mainland, Sharlayan.
God, I hope we never have to deal with these people.
So I was right the first time, Alfino. Don't make it sound like it was to the contrary.
That's just Alfino.
You should have put either old or new Sharlayan in front of that. Some of us foreigners can't keep up with the times. Alright, just hold up. Oh, so it is to be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan. I'm not going to specify which one. And it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. We're gonna have to assume it's the colony. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. I mean, Warrior of Light just nods at that point, not following that entire conversation.
He was trying to figure out, he's like, wait, are we going to New Sharlayan or Old Sharlayan, or are we going to the Waking Sands?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's sunny in Ishgard.
Oh, the sun is out? I bet they're all cowering in fear right now.
They're like, where's our bishop? Why is the sun here when the bishop isn't?
Even Americ's like, I have to stay indoors, the sun is out. I don't know what to do about that.
Lucia, where's my sunscreen? Where's my SPF?
Yeah, he comes out in like full sunblock and then sunglasses. He's like, okay, I can
Second drawer, Americ. Alright, Tataru.
We managed to find Y'shtola! Yes, we've been on that for a while,
yes, Tataru.
Like, I think we're on to a different subject now.
Y'shtola!
Y'shtola! I can't believe she was naked. Anyways, given time, I'm sure we'll be reunited with the others as well. Maybe they'll also be naked.
Oh boy. I don't think we need Thancred naked.
We'll find Urianger. We'll find Urianger naked somewhere. We're like, we didn't even lose you. We knew exactly where you were.
He's like,
oh.
Thou
art
requires.
He's like under some secret like mission.
Thy full moon thy seeketh. Thy will get thy answer.
I search for the full moon.
Oh god. Yes, Tola, what's up?
She's like, I'm ignoring everything. So this is the Holy See. I thought it would be bigger. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights. But it must wait until after our mission.
Okay.
Charlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. Not the mainland, the colony. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey, just like going up and down Samal like 3 times. The party shall be comprised of Zuyaya, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru and Larkshi will stay home.
What?
Alright, Larks, I guess you can come with us. Pray remain in Ishgard and continue to search for our missing friends. See, I feel like when I narrate the part, it's like Zuyaya narrating what had happened, and she keeps trying to exclude Larks out of the picture. like maybe Larks was there, I don't know. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go find Naked Thinker.
Tataru's like, I'm gonna go find Naked Elizin at the Forgotten Night because I think they still got shots there.
Who wants belly shots?
Like, Tataru returns and they're like, oh no, like, we need to get more alcohol. Like, we were just about to recover from the last time she was here. Okay, first, let us speak for Tailfeather, because you already attuned to that Aetherite, right?
Oh, she bolted.
She had to get back to the bar real fast.
She had to turn down for what?
Mm-hmm. When last we set foot here, Stinny and Yazel were with us.
Oh.
I already missed them.
I don't miss their dickering, though.
Though it was not all that long ago, by Square Enix terms, probably only about 5 hours ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia.
Yeah, literally. Yes,
according to their charts, Heavensward takes place within a day, so it was only 5 hours ago we were here. A long soak in the life stream, followed by a long journey. I love it. I would not recommend it to anyone, though. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I don't have anything to give you. I was in the live stream. Literally all my gear
Here's some
was
live
lost.
stream things.
Here's some live stream. It's like, and we can't see the live stream, so she just hands out a pocket full of air. it's just like, okay.
Great new nation. Y'shtola is ready to press on westward to the Dravanian hinterlands.
I believe I am sufficiently rested from standing here for 5 seconds. So let us continue west to Charlayan. The colony, not the mainland. Once we descend the mountain's path, we will arrive in the Dravanian hinterlands, not to be confused with the Dravanian forelands, because I know you adventurers constantly teleport between the two of them. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. You remember them? We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. You got your cute chocobo and I'm like on Nightmare Pony.
There's 2 different types of warriors of light.
Yeah, one's gothic and one's alternative.
I was gonna emo. Like, one's gothic, one's emo. Where are you? I'm just so sorry. Oh, I just heard that echo. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I see. I was like, it's probably my app.
Oh, you're good. It was just funny because all of a sudden I just heard, "Where are you?" again. I'm like, oh.
Well, apparently, like, it was on such a low volume that I didn't hear it until you know, start like singing, and it's loud enough to come through.
My obnoxious voice came through quite clear.
Yeah, when you said there was an echo, I was like, why would there be an echo? And then I looked at my phone, I'm like, oh, it's at volume 2. You know? Tricked me. Ishtar was like, this will be a grueling journey, and then we both get on our flying mounts. It's like, oh, this is
They're
really
walking, and we're like, we go up.
And we're like, we already went through this back in the day. We don't need to.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it is giving a cutscene.
To the Thalaic River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
The place looks like shit, Elf, you know?
Nobody's been doing clean. Man, this is what happens in just 15 years, like...
Damn.
Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thalaic River. How pretentious. They even named the river after Thalaic.
Thalaic, protect me.
Crossing. Thalaic, protect me. Not the Thalaic River, but the actual god.
No, the actual river.
Just to clarify. You know, Sharlayans aren't great at clarifying anything, so he could have been just saying, I want the river! The river!
It is cloudy here, too. My goodness.
And the sun isn't out here. The Ishgards are waiting for this kind of weather to hit them. I don't know if we've discussed that joke in another episode where the sun never... Very rarely do you go to Ishgard, the sun is out. It's always snowing or foggy, just overcast. So every time we are there, we're like, oh man, do they even remember what the sun looks like?
Yeah, this place really is in ruins.
I know, I'm just kind of like, only 15 years? It's like, bitch, you live like this? I guess, we got some inhabitants living around here that have probably, taken apart walls on purpose.
Oh, look, there's like a big dome over there. I'm sure that means... I don't think that's...
nothing we need to concern ourselves with.
Yeah, it's just a nice... It's a nice bubble.
There's nothing over there.
It's a nice bubble. I don't think there's any plot to that whatsoever.
No. See, I was like, I choose to ignore whatever that is. That looks like a call to adventure if I've ever seen one. Actively avoid.
Oh. Hi, guys. Taking a break?
this is where we don't have mounts like you do. We have to use our feet. The bridge ahead is collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there. But worry not, I know of another way. See you the towering structure to the north? We should be able to cross there.
Where? It's cloudy. You mean that thing?
The glowing thing. You can see it like a lighthouse here. But 15 years abandoned, and already Charlene has fallen into such disarray. Even Alfino's like, it's only been 15 years. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. I guess you do need something like upkeep and cleaning and...
Lemon pledge.
Just take some lemon pledge to this place. It'll be fine.
You like the Consuelo voice? I need lemon pledge.
Lemon pledge.
Lemon pledge.
That's all you need.
Idleshire.
Oh, we get another cutscene.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, this is atmospheric. It's nice that the cutscene took away the fog.
Yeah. I have no idea what that says. Oh, there we go.
I'm illiterate. Yishtol is like, luckily I can read. Knowledge seeks no man, says the motto of Charlene engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th astral era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlene, aka Old Charlene, not to be confused with New Charlene, where we are at, journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted among Eorzea's greatest city-states. Alas, these glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlene has become an empty husk of her former self.
Uplander's mistaken. Charlene has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Hi.
It's goblins!
Holy fuck, let's fight them!
Goblins? Here to plunder the city. I am racist.
Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home.
Aww. Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alfino's. We were born here. I forgot to mention I was also born here. Apparently everybody was.
When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. We are angry. We are angry. We are angry.
Goblin tantrum. Oh man, that pose. My friends, please, I'm very homosexual. We did not come here to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river, the Thaliak River that I pray to all the time. It's a wonderful river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. He wants to do the pose that Alfino just did. He's like, I'm trying.
If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. We are turning, we are turning.
Turn. Goblin turn. Okay.
Oh, we're teleported.
We come to an abandoned city. Only to find goblins have taken over. Honestly, good for them. So I like that I stayed on my chocobo for it. Like,
So
Zia did not get off. She was just like, I'm staying on this chocobo.
So fun fact, I think we even mentioned it when we entered Bordona. Idleshire was kind of like the same thing, where it was like, what you're seeing right now was not what we saw when we first did Heavensward. This was like the place was like, over time, the settlement grew bigger. So, what you're seeing now is just the forever finished product of Idleshire. But like, every patch, it would have shown something new that would add it to Idleshire. Which I kind of missed doing that.
Still to this day, I'm like faked out when there's a roof when I go over to the station over there.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm more used to that area not having a roof than with the roof. Like, the roof was not finished until like the last patch, and I'm just like, I'm still weirded out when like the sun is not shining through that area.
Yeah. Let's start with Alfino.
Oops. I started the cutscene instead because my camera went over immediately to Slowfix.
Oh, you're good. From the goblin's perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition. Okay. And then Y'shtola. I suppose it's only to be expected that others would come and occupy Charlayan. You know, this Charlayan, not the other Charlayan.
This Charlayan is free real estate.
Nonetheless, it feels akin.
It feels akin to free real estate.
Yeah. It feels akin to having strangers take over your home in your absence. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bad because I pointed Zuyaya out Alfino and my game was like, you click on Slowfix? It's like, okay.
Alfino's so short. Here is Hearts of Settlement, name of Idleshire. Not Charlayan, because that's fucking confusing.
Yeah, we named it something different because it was confusing on the maps. I'll voice her. What do we got here? Guess? Greetings to you. I am Alfino Levier.
I'm gay.
I'm very well... I'm gay.
I'm gay.
Does anybody around here have Vine? No, I guess it's already dead. Well, may I introduce my companions? Zuya, Lark Shallow, and Y'shtola. I don't even bother with her last name. We have journeyed far in search of a friend and seek to cross the river. The Thaliak River. But finding the main bridge collapsed, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew. Is that right? That is the short of it. This place, Idleshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. Not treasure hoarders, I'm not part of a Genshin.
The tingle?
But, that tingle? But, we weren't the first to arrive, neither. by then, Slowfix and his Gabi friends were already settled.
At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation.
Good for them. So that is what happened after we Charlayans departed.
Out with the snobs,
so
in with the cool kids.
In with the jocks now. Oh, so you're like locals? No hard feelings, I hope. We all had this vision of this guy whispering us saying it's free real estate, so we thought we had rights. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying around are bloody nuisance. I almost got my leg blown off with a bomb. Like, what was all that about? And then there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night, because remember, the Illuminati is a real thing that exists in Final Fantasy XIV.
Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river.
All you have to do is hand out these pretzels. See, I sense another fetch quest coming.
When you say that you're fine, but you're not fine. They just never understand.
Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. And I say this because I always let the Warrior of Light do all the fetch quests for me, so...
Well, I stand here.
Why, I look at this building over here, or maybe this clover growing on the ground. She
that is a nice boulder.
That was Midnight Dew, but she never introduced herself. We just automatically have the sense of like.
You should already know Midnight Dew. You should already know the presence of Midnight Dew.
I think anybody here can understand that every time Midnight Dew appeared on my screen, what I automatically thought of and what I kept seeing her name as.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Her name is just Mountain Dew to me.
Mountain Dubious.
You know, her name does suggest, though, that it is canon. Mountain Dew is a real Rogadan name. In this, it would not be seen as a weird name. Mountain Dew is canon in Final Fantasy XIV. That's just the truth.
Let that sink in.
I'm gonna take Slowfix like out of my camera range.
What up, Alfie?
From the Goblin's perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive position. He's thinking it's, like, pragmatically, like, how would I play a game of Risk with this? I suppose it's only to be expected that others would come and occupy Charlayan. Oh wait, didn't they already say all this stuff? Says the exact same thing.
I guess she's just not happy about it. Alright. Golems, be gone, thought! Slowfix wants to eliminate the golems that prowl by Idleshire. Okay, well that's kind of racist. So, Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here is what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems with pretzels.
They explode, though.
They're exploding pretzels.
They're pretzels, except they're bombs.
Uplanders are Charlayan, yes. No, I'm Dolman. The rest of them are all Charlayan.
Tsuyaya's like, do not, no, I am not a Charlatan.
Well, she's like, she is definitely Charlatan.
Tsuyaya's like, I cannot think of a worse thing to be other than Ishgardian.
Oh.
Tsuyaya is ultra racist today.
Amber puts his quill down. He's like, Lucia? She's like, yes. Does Tsuya hate me?
Lucia's like, do you want the truth, sir?
The burn book is in the third drawer, Sir Emmerich.
The burn book, no.
He opens up the book and the first page is Estinian. Charlene.
If anybody would have a burn book, it's Tsuyaya. Tsuyaya would be that petty. She has a burn book. She's like, Sir Emmerich is the most fugly.
Oh, wow.
Then she gets arrested promptly for even saying that.
Charlene, the second page is Nero.
Okay, she definitely put Nero on the front page, though. She wants to voodoo curse Nero. Just, you see pinpoints, like, of her stabbing the pages with, like, a little pincushion thingy.
Charlene should know best way to deal with creatures. Wow.
Zia's like, should we?
I guess. Alright, Ishtola.
Sentinel golems. Oh, Ishtola knows what to do with them. So we are to eliminate golems. How droll. That should be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses, and I see no reason why it should still not work. Let us divide the task between the three of us. Or four. I guess Tsuyaya is deciding to come here even though she doesn't want to be Charlatan. The quicker to be finished with it. Oh god.
Well, with the chat mode inside, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter the coded command noughts and crosses to unmake a golem.
I gotta preload this into the chat or something.
I gotta put my keyboard
Is it
back
with
in.
the... Okay, so the one thing I take issue with the say command quest is you gotta say exactly with perfect capitalization.
Yeah.
About this stuff. You're like, I said that, and then you realize it's like, I didn't capitalize a letter, and so the game is like, you fucked up.
The abandoned golem says rumble rumble. Well, with the chat mode and yeah, I know.
So yeah, I was like, let me do it. Blah.
I'm dying.
You know, that was actually like a really well thought out and cool animation.
It's also kind of sad.
I mean, it's just a golem.
Wow. Wow.
See, I is continuing her racism. She's like, they're not real people.
The golems are case sensitive.
They are. Like, if you said noughts and crosses, but you forgot to, capitalize crosses, you'd have to, redo it. Also, because you're in Say Chat, if anybody's around you, it's like now all of China knows your mistake. That reminds me, in Endwalker, they had one of those quests, and I ended up saying carrot of chappiness, and I had to log out of the game because there was too many people trying to finish the quest, and everybody knew that instead of saying carrots of happiness, I said carrots of chappiness. I can't do that. I have anxiety.
Why would you even say that?
Why would you even say that? Like, all the bunnies knew, all of the other warrior lights knew that I was stupid and dumb. Alright, you guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, Alfino, what do you guys say?
Talking to?
We'll do Alfie.
Alfino. Okay. Of all the luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password, and it's because I didn't capitalize it. And it tried to pummel me bloody.
Good.
Luckily, I said that was very homophobic of it, and it stopped. So then I managed to dance clear of its fist and strike it down with my sass.
Pretty much what you're saying is just totally use stone.
Yeah. I'm pleased to report that my golems obediently crumbled at my command because I remembered to capitalize. How would you even say a capitalize? Like, somehow Alfino didn't speak in capital letters, but Y'shtola did. That's how it happened.
Golems are no more. Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlements. I was gonna put a jacuzzi over there.
So I was like, wait, I'm in.
It's like, wait a minute, these goblins kind of got it going on. And Illuminati.
So like, I'd rather hang. Oh god, the Illuminati. I've been playing this game for. Wait, how many years has it been now? 7 years? I've been playing this game for 7 years and it's still like the Illuminati in my Final Fantasy.
Slowfix has the look of a goblin who's about to ask a favor. I have a favor!
See, I was like, no, I sense it. Somebody's gonna ask me to do something.
Uplanders helped Gobbyflock, earned the right to be citizens of Adashire, but Slowfix must ask another favor.
Another favor, you say? Somehow none of us are surprised.
Short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty golems, show no mercy even towards Gobbykin. Slowfix fears for friend's life. Please find friend before Illuminati do.
I am suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. I really hope that she's like saying that sarcastically. Oh no. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye, especially when people are in danger. I need to help. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. And then they run. She has like, ugh, exhausting.
She's like, I'm gonna walk, and then Lars is running. We run!
She was like, and I'm gonna go on my glowy bird. Goodbye. She's like, I have no time for this. I'm gonna ride.
Well, at least it's not cloudy now.
Yeah, the stars are out.
Look at that dome. That's a nice dome.
Dio's like, I don't see it. Oh. She's like, that looks like an adventure I don't want to be dragged on.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a timely adventure.
Oh, I hate you. Stupid puns. Stupid.
I had to.
I bet Nero would be like, oh, that's genius.
Because that's a nice pun. I'm gonna say it from now on. I invented it, not you.
Yeah, now Nero like makes it annoying. This is the same guy who's like, let me make the stage like electrifying for you.
Great Fox.
Brayflox!
What are you doing here?
Since it's been like almost a year, Brayflox is involved in the Titan quest and a Realm Reborn, and then we have to go help her find. Did we help her find cheese?
Yes.
Did we do
Stinky
Brayflox
cheese.
hard mode though?
Normal mode.
Okay, well, we already knew the Illuminati existed through a previous quest that we didn't actually go. It's not part of the main scenario, so there's no point. But you can come back to Brayflox at level 50. And somebody's trying to steal her cheese recipe, and it's the Goblin Illuminati. And nobody was expecting that, but you just go with it, alright? Just don't question it. The Illuminati want her cheese recipe, and it's a big problem. So, that's all you need to know.
Ah, sure, normal. Why not?
I'm just going very easy. I'm a caster. I have to do things slow.
I think you voiced Brayflox.
Goodly Uplander, long time no I catch. What is bringing Uplander here? Does Uplander have lusty eyes for junk of Brayflox? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. We're gonna let that go.
Yeah.
Let that go. Nobody's gonna comment. I knew I recognized that voice, and trying to get into the pants of the Warrior of Light I see. Greetings, Brayflox. It's been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Wisecat gave me to understand that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Also, is it true that they wanted your cheese? Brayflox eat Illuminati for synopsis. Look, there they are, right there. I'm going to eat them.
Oh.
She just cannibalistically tears them apart.
Hooray for synopsis.
You.
Ooh.
Never mind, I'm a coward. Ooh.
Ooh. Brayflox on talks. Otherwise, you are to come here after dirty taking secret knowledge of cheese made from Illuminati.
It's my damn cheese, you idiot. Brayflox did no unright. Cheese recipes gotta be birthright.
Blah! Save tongues out for trading in the death pit. We kill now.
Where did that come from? Like, how did they sneak that by us? They had a whole ass tank, and we didn't hear it from afar.
I think we were distracted by. Did Brayflox just hit on us?
Brayflox told us to stop looking at her junk, so.
Pretty confounded. Her punishment is near times.
Punishment for having lusty eyes for Brayflox. Nah, it appears we have no choice.
Does Brayflox vape?
Well, all the goblins have to wear breathing masks, because I guess breathing on the surface is hard for them. Or maybe it's the byproduct of them living underground all the time, and they wear that underground, and now it's just so normal. I don't know. We didn't learn too much about the actual, like, goblin culture. Oh, no.
Oh. It's like, did you do hard mode? Alfino,
No.
get away from the bomb, you idiot!
Where is my scale? Oh, shit. Haha.
Oh!
I survived that somehow.
Alfie, no, you're an idiot.
I think I would have failed this had I not had this on super easy mode. I'm not here for challenging guys. You know,
I shall invoke a spell.
Like
Try to keep the enemy at bay. Oh, okay. Hop off, queen. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Please don't, like, be doing another flow spell. We just got you back.
Nourishing water. Ride ye the wind? And become as light. I'm sorry, what?
She's just invoking the 12.
Aoife,
She's just invoking the 12.
Aoife, to me.
How about you?
It is done. Where was this in Realm Reborn, Y'shtola?
She had to, like, die to get this knowledge or something. She's like, I learned it in the afterlife. Is that how you laugh, Brayflox? Illuminati no match for furious gobby fist of Brayflox. Lord Chunk is awaiting Brayflox muchly. Brayflox is taking leave of Uplanders. Okay, goodbye. Bye.
Yeah, they're all just like, did we just get laid?
She's my favorite goblin. She's my favorite. So that was the famous Brayflox. I remember not wanting to be anywhere near Titan, so good luck with that. I have a newfound respect for the company of heroes. That a motley crew such as theirs could achieve the feats they did bespeaks unwavering solidarity. Alfino's just like, did she just hit on you and then leave? Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing. I couldn't say that with a straight face, sorry. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected coming to Charlatan. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with good tidings and be on our way. It's like, well, that was a detour.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard that.
Tsuyaya gets to be on the sheep now. No, look there. It's a fate. Tsuyaya's like, and we're ignoring it.
And we're leaving.
The other Warrior of Lights are taking care of it right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Somebody else will do it.
Also, quick warning, get ready for some bagpipes, because it's 6 a.m.
Oh boy, 6 a.m. Bagpipes. Idleshire is very well known for having the loudest bagpipes in the game.
Alright, let's start with Y'shtola.
One does not simply drift in the live stream, simply as you do not walk into Mordor. It is a constant struggle to hold onto your very essence. The experience has hardened me in ways I can ill explain.
She's like, I just don't know how I did that.
Ishtola is like, I have trauma. I have trauma, just leave me alone. I like that we got here, she just drops this on us, like, I've been through much. It's like, do you just sit down and talk for a minute? We don't have to do any of this for a minute. Like, we can just, there's a chair over there, and we can just have a therapy session for just a minute if you need. Like,
so what did Heidelin do to you?
Like, this is a little bit random to come out of nowhere, Ishtola.
I have emotional damage!
Or like, does anybody want to talk about our feelings? And Alfina's like, I do. And we're like, we know, Alfina. We know.
We're like actual problems, not rich boy problems.
Alfina was like, I've had trauma. I got people killed.
I had a Larfell threatened me.
Ate up again.
And everyone's like, yeah. So does Warrior of Light.
Warrior of Light sometimes doesn't even wear a shirt. Alright, Alfina.
Oh yeah, speaking of rich boy.
I had known that Y'shtola was capable, but to invoke such potent magic so effortlessly, I must needs redouble my efforts if I'm to approach her level of mastery. Alfino, you can barely even fight right now.
Uplanders are back! Did Uplanders find friend of Slowfix?
Yeah, and then she hit on us.
She fucking hit on you!
She's known as the hottest goblin around.
Time has not cured recklessness of Brayflox. Without help from Uplanders, Brayflox would now be dead horny Gobby. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Brayflox are joined by unseverable Gobby bond. We ate cheese together.
That's like sexual intercourse for the goblins. Like, we ate cheese together.
And now we all have emotional damage. If Slowfix had known that Uplanders are friends of Brayflox, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Gobbyflock at first meeting. You want to eat this cheese with me?
So we just needed to have, like, name dropped Brayflox. And then eat cheese with him.
It's like, you want to eat want to eat these cheeses with me? And the next question is like, leaving Idleshire.
Leaving Idleshire.
And we're leaving.
See, I was like, we need to leave. She's like, we need to leave right now. I'm
lactose intolerant.
we need to leave. Leave.
He's like, what? You want to stay?
I love the goblins are like, sex is great and all, but have you ever had some really good cheese?
Oh. A grateful Slowfix is ready to grant you your heart's desire.
No. Seriously, this escalated too fast. We need to go. We're going.
Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Aylshire, free to cross river at will. Yay! Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation.
She was like, I'm never coming back. Goodbye. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return, and I will drag Zuyaya with me. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn that my home had been occupied by others, but I see now that it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlene thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds.
Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let Outlanders through. Safe travels! Bye-bye!
Alfino. So yeah, Larks, everyone. Shall we then?
I guess. I just realized Alfino has the smallest tie.
He does.
He does.
He's now a little professional. He's a big boy now.
Wait, where is...
Oh.
I lost my friend. Oh yeah, there was debris this way.
They're like, none shall pass. Alright. I shall be very cross if we are asked to clear the mountain of rubble. We've already been doing fetch quests all day. So, we are free to go. Where exactly?
Just around the river bend. Oh, by orders of Chief Slowfix, Outlanders can come and go at will. I got bombs.
Bring in the bombs.
One moment for clearing away the barricade. You guys gonna want to move.
You guys don't want to come closer to this. Finally, we can continue our journey.
I'm running! You better run! Bye! I'll be no wave! Bye!
Why are we idiots? Why are we fucking idiots? Barring any misadventure, we shall soon arrive at the cave where Matoya resides. Unless you have unfinished business in Idleshire, let us strike out at once.
No, we leave.
She's like, if you left any side quests available, go do them. I am ready whenever you are. Let us go and meet with the legendary Matoya.
The legendary Pokemon, Matoya.
Make sure you bring your Master Ball.
Well, look at this romance novel.
Oh, that is a wonderful little Vieira boy, too. Purple hair on the back of a unicorn. So yeah, I was like, oh.
Oh.
Vieira.
Hey, Alfino. Oh, you already said the
Did
same
you see
thing.
that? Oh yeah, I'll just say, did you see that Vieira? Even Alfino's looking at him like, both Sia and Alfino are like, oh, Vieira. Ahead lies the answering quarter, where the scholars of Charlene gathered to hone their knowledge.
And get no answers.
And yet, all of them are dumb and stupid, and they named this place Charlene when they shouldn't have. Even from this distance, it is plain that much of it has been given back to the wilderness. That's all I have to say about this. You get nothing.
Matoya's cave. Yustola is ready to lead you to Matoya's cave. In Charlene.
The cave in which Matoya resides is situated on the southern edge of the hinterlands. In choosing the spot, my master desired privacy above all else. As such, the cave is extremely well hidden. You'll not find it unless you know where to look for it. We shall follow the road south until we reach a bridge. Rather than cross it, however, we shall ford the stream it spans. Thence, head straight until we arrive at the base of the bluff. Okay.
I didn't get any of that.
She's like, are we smart enough to realize what those directions are? And Larx is like, I was thinking about cheese.
It literally, she's like, you go north past the answering quarter, then you go right to the non-answering quarter, then you're gonna make a U-turn around to get back to the answering quarter.
You go to the bridge, but you don't cross it. It's like SpongeBob. It's like, and then you turn it around town.
Double take 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
What a nice dome.
It's just there. It's just part of the scenery. There's nothing.
Oh, there's something in the middle.
Yeah, it looks like a gazebo. Let's leave it alone. Where did all these spiky rocks come from, though?
Charlayans were into kinky shit.
Oh.
Like, and this is Quidditch.
I don't want to know what Charlayans consider kink, considering how... I don't know how to describe them. Stuffy they are. They're stuffier than Ishgard, or Ishgardians, and like... We all know how secretly kinky Ishgardians are.
Yeah.
With the dragon fetishes and
is that
harnesses.
A frog?
Yeah, he has a quest for you. Are you gonna do anything about it?
We're gonna ignore that.
He's got a quest for you.
We're gonna ignore that. Oh, there's more frogs.
They would be attacking us right now if we weren't so high level. Why are they actively hostile, though? That's my question. I would have thought they would be like the blue enemies, where it's like you have to attack them first. But no, you have to just be walking along the road, and they'll be like, kill on sight.
How you doing, Alfie?
Okay. All kinds of herbs grow here, and they appear very well tended. Alvino, I think those are flowers. This is the entrance. You seem unconvinced. Well, that will only add to the surprise. A word of warning before we proceed. Stubborn geniuses make poor hosts, and time will have done naught to improve my master's temperament. Doubt not, but that there will be sentinels and traps both to deter unwanted guests, but will not be deterred, will we? Go and touch the wall yonder. You will want to have your weapon near at hand.
What?
Great. So guys, though, like, this is my kind of person, though. Like, why accept visitors into your home when you can set traps for them instead?
Oh, God.
Icy
wall.
This looks like a regular old rock. We were assaulted by frogs.
It's not a hate crime.
They attacked first. Alvino's still talking about herbs. He's been distracted. He's like, is that sweet basil? Those sentinels may suffice to discourage the average trespasser, but not the warrior of light, it seems. The way should be... I think she's like, only a himbo would not care, so... The way should now be clear. Come, let us go see my master. The Cave of Wonders. Specifically, it was stolen from that level of Aladdin from Kingdom Hearts 1.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint of grace. Some things never change.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
It's like, if I was Alize, I'd be like stomping my feet around or something.
What's funny is that we always make that joke with Alfino, and now the fact that Matoya's doing it.
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me? Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm glad that broom is called Straightforward Broom.
Yeah. And then there's the self-possessed broom, and what is it? The statuesque broom, enchanted broom,
Alfino.
and then Toro Rogo.
Yeah.
Alfino.
Okay, let's see what Alfino.
I was fully expecting, like, when Matoya's like, we were at each other's throats. Yes, boy, I fucked your grandfather.
We ate cheese.
We ate cheese together.
'Cause,
We ate cheese together.
'cause, 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 '
I'm talking to Alf, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting her to say those things about my grandfather, but, do you see the tomes lying about, like so many cheap romances? They are priceless. My professors at the studiums would have fits if they saw them in this state.
No. The Magic Treehouse books are dusty.
They're all Magic Treehouse books. They are priceless, though. He's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Being here calls to mind my days studying under Matoya. Though she was the strictest and most irascible of mentors, she led by example and inspired one to greater heights. Were it not for her sage guidance, I would not be the woman I am.
Forbidden knowledge. Matoya is in a mood to reminisce. I thought it said Matoya's in the mood to romance. And I'm like, what?
We've unlocked the romance path for Warrior of Light.
'Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilthabad under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an Etheric Converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies. After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying
See,
that
I
all
was like,
knowledge
sign me
exists
up
to
for this
advance
woman's
mankind,
life.
that how it is used depends on us.
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the Etheric Converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
Ah, you were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast, you lot. Stola and the boy are staying with me. I need help to make new sentinels to replace the old ones you walloped. They'll be board and lodging, don't you worry. But know that you'll have to work for them. Hard. I'll have no sluggards in my house.
They're like,
Now you get to be left with the petty chores while I get to go do something fun.
let's see, Alfner, you say the same thing. Yes, Tola, do you say something new? You say the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yep. I'll let you be Matoya because I'm the rest of them.
Okay. Oh, the great library's guardian shouldn't pose any difficulty for a hero like you. You'll hardly notice Stola's absence, and the girl, boy, whatever, would only get in your way. But if it turns out you ain't up to the task, well, then I'll know you can't be trusted with something as dangerous as etheric ram. Because trust me, Louis Soir had a really good etheric ram, let me tell you. Now...
Warrior Blood's like, no. No cheese.
Now, the library's entrance is locked tight, just like me. I'll loan you one of my servants to open it. The broom yawns.
Sia is covering her ears.
Well, what are you waiting for? Introduce yourself, boy.
And we're leaving Idleshire. Just leaving the entire place.
Oh, how do you do Gingy's voice? You're a monster. Okay.
Greetings, good sir. I am Gingy Burmsby, my lady servant of some 50 years. May I say what honor is to serve you? Well, I'm given to understand you wish to enter the Great Google Library. To find it, pray head east upon leaving this cave. The building will come into view shortly after you reach the collapsed bridge. We'll also go on ahead and await you at the entrance. When your preparations are in order, pray come find me and meet me there. It'll be a pleasure to lock the door for you.
Oh, I can't wait to unlock it for you.
So you guys just sit there like, what the fuck just happened? And also, like, so you guys like, I didn't pay attention to any of those directions at all.
Like, wait, you want us to turn what to what broken bridge?
And we're leaving.
Yeah, we're going. Don't we have to... Is it? Yeah. Wait, yeah.
We have to go all the way to the Google library, don't we?
Yeah, we have to go to Google. Ooh, there's a bunch of cocks.
I see guys like, I'm not coming over there.
I'm glad this area is called the Path of Knowing, like the Circle of Knowing. Hardy.
Isn't there something of knowing somewhere else? I don't know.
The Cheese of Knowing.
The Cheese of Knowing. Charlatans aren't good with coming up with stuff. Even then, this is like the Great Google Library. Who's Google? Just a what? Okay, Broomsy.
Well, you'll stand before the Great Google Library, one of Highland's foremost repositories of knowledge. Not like things you shit out, though. Well, alas, it has fallen into this year since the Exodus some summer since. In all those years, its halls have welcomed not the coming of a single soul. Its floors left not the love and pressure of a broom. Oh, my apologies. I got a little excited there. Pray pay no mind to the dreams of a humble broom. You are doubtless eager to venture within and retrieve my lady's tomb. Well, I shall lock the door at once. When you have what you seek, pray return to the cave and report to my lady.
Seriously, what are we doing?
Well, I wish you good fortune in your search.
Okay. Thanks, Broomsy. He is the greatest broom. Ignore the Great Google hard. That's not there right now.
Are we going to go ahead and just do the Google Library? Or do we want to wait until next episode? Because it's round.
Cliffhanger! We love a good cliffhanger.
I mean, We're gonna have to start by exploring this library at another time, because it's getting late.
This is true.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want to leave the presence of Broomsy just yet.
We're just gonna stand here, and then we're gonna log back in a week later and be like, what the fuck is this broom doing here?
So yeah, that was a little bit of the hinterlands and a little bit of Charlian lore that makes no sense, but...
It's because they called both places Charlotte, and then nobody makes the distinction. They're just like, let's go to Charlotte, and you're like, which one?
Which one do you mean? But yeah, we will explore the library next time. So, if you liked this episode, please give it a like, because it does help out the video a lot. And if you want to support our series, please don't forget to subscribe, so that way you get alerted next time we are live. So, next time we will go through this library, find more information about the Etheric Ram, and figure out what Zuya is pooping over there. So, hope to see you then.